Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show, and I am here to talk about the college football playoffs. We're going to go over the final 12-team bracket that was revealed about noon. Wanted to get woken up a little bit, and I saw the final rankings. Wanted to wake up for a little bit so I can really have full energy, get my thoughts on this college football playoff bracket. I'm not going to give my prediction in this video. We're going to do it some point next week to get my predictions in the full thing. I don't want to get my full bracket yet. Let's go over it here. Obviously, top 4 teams get a bye, and then 5 through 12 playing the first round. So let's get right into it. So number 1, obviously Indiana. They beat Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game, 13-10. What a season by Curt Cignetti and his Indiana Hoosiers. It's completely turned this program around. I think it was like in 3 years they combined like 9 wins or something like that, and over a 3-year stretch, Curt Cignetti's went 24-2. In 2 seasons, 13-0 this year. Not a single 5-star. It's just 3 and 4 stars. What a job by Curt Cignetti this year, man. Number 1 seed, 13-0. We could possibly be looking at another Oregon-Indiana matchup in the playoffs. Good. We'll see. But yeah, Indiana number 1. Ohio State only falls to number 2. They could have fought a number 3. They could have put Georgia at number 2, but fought with Ohio State at number 2. You know, they played definitely their worst game offensively last night, I thought, with the play calling. Just too conservative, I thought. They couldn't score in the red zone. Ridiculous. People thought they would fall at, like, maybe to, like, 4 or something. Georgia moves up to number 3. Or do they stay at... Oh, no, excuse me. They stay at number 3. Excuse me. They beat Alabama in the SEC Championship 27. We'll talk about Alabama. Roll Tide, Alabama. But Georgia stays at 3. After their dominant performance, their defense got better as the seasons went along. Texas Tech at 4. If I had to pick somebody other than Indiana or Ohio State to win the championship, it's either Georgia or Texas Tech right now, if that's who I would pick to win the championship. If you ask me, who would you pick besides Ohio State or Indiana or Ohio State, I would probably say Georgia or Texas Tech. That Texas Tech defense is legit, man. Not everybody's watched Texas Tech this year, but you're going to see in the playoffs how good their defense is. But yeah, Texas Tech is at 4, and those are your 4 buys. So let's get to the rest of the field. So number 5, Oregon. I feel like Oregon hasn't really got talked about as much this year, but they still have a damn good offense, dude. They're averaging like 30-something points, 39 points per game. I feel like they could be a sleeper team to win the national championship. I'm not saying they are. I'm saying they could be like a sleeper team that not everybody's picking. But yeah, Oregon at 5. Ole Miss at 6. I think that's fair. Even without Lane Kiffin, I still think they're going to be a really good team. Like, the players, I know Lane Kiffin's a damn good coach, but Lane Kiffin's not throwing the passes. He's not blocking. He's not running the football. Trinidad Chambliss has been amazing. They're going to be fine. Even though Lane Kiffin's not coaching, they'll be fine. Trust me. Texas A&M at 7. They lost that game to Texas. They didn't play in the conference championship. They're stay at 7. Oklahoma at 8. Alabama at 9. We get a rematch between Oklahoma and Alabama. I have some things to say about Alabama. And the final spot, Miami at 10, because Tulane and James Madison 11 and 12, as we figured. I think it's kind of, I don't know, I just think it's kind of stupid. There's 2 group of 5 teams in the college football playoffs. I think there should be 1. I think it should be James Madison. They're clearly the best team in the group of 5. I think they should be the only group of 5 team in. Tulane, I think, is good. But they're playing Ole Miss, and Ole Miss, Ole Miss destroyed them in the regular season. Man, I know the playoffs are different than the regular season. It's just, and obviously you have Lane Kiffin, but I still think Ole Miss would just destroy Tulane. So I think Tulane's going to be a waste of a spot. James Madison, Oregon's going to be tough though, but I feel like that could be a solid game, but it might be a blowout too. But yeah, Miami get over Notre Dame, so it's the right decision to me. I know Notre Dame fans might be mad, and I get it, because you were ahead of them every rankings. I don't know why. I guess Miami wasn't ahead of them because of their losses, but I don't know, man. And they moved Alabama up to 9 last week. You guys know why they did that, right? So they wouldn't move down there, so they wouldn't be on the bubble for conference championship week, of course. Yeah, Miami and Notre Dame, it's head to head. I mean, I just thought Miami, if it come down to that, I thought Miami would get in, and they did. So, but first I want to get to this, Alabama. It's absolutely insane hearing the committee break down BYU's performance in their championship game, which wasn't great, to be fair, but it was 13-7 in the third quarter. They just fell apart. And they go into full protection mode, though, for Alabama and their performance. Just say it. We care more about the SEC than the Big 12. Just say it. We know you care more about the SEC than the Big 12. That wasn't saying fair, but it's 100% the reality. And they got smoked by Florida State. You look at Alabama's last month, they struggled to beat Auburn. I know it's a rivalry game, but they're a 5-win team. They got destroyed by Georgia. They lost to Oklahoma. It's been a roller coaster like the last month for this Alabama team. They're only in because they beat Georgia earlier this season. And sure, the SEC's better than the Big 12, I guess, but I don't know, man. Three-loss Alabama is just kind of wild to me. I'm not surprised they're in. It's not me being surprised. They struggle with 4-8 South Carolina. They lose at home to the only ranked team they faced in November. They struggle with 5-7 Auburn. They lost by 21 the day before the brackets made, and yes, that is a blowout. 3 or more touchdowns is a blowout. They get put in the college football playoffs though. Pretty sweet deal Alabama has. Am I right? But yeah, I mean, I agree with most of the bracket. Obviously, the top teams, I mean, there's no doubting that. But Tulane, I mean, obviously you knew Tulane was going to get in. JMU obviously was going to get in after Duke beat Virginia last night. So I think James Madison deserves it. The only game they lost was to Louisville by, 14 points or something like that, or 14 points, where they hung in really well. Obviously, these teams aren't Louisville, but I'm not going to predict JMU to win a game, but we'll see, man. They could be fun to watch. But it's just kind of crazy. Let's go over the schedule. So December 19th, Bama at OU, 8 p.m. Let's get to December 20th, Miami at A&M at 12 p.m. These three are December 20th. December 20th, 3:30 p.m. Tulane at Ole Miss. December 20th, JMU at Oregon at 7:30. Then December 31st, Cotton Bowl, Ohio State. Orange Bowl, Texas Tech. Rose Bowl, Indiana. Sugar Bowl, Georgia, December 31st. And the next 3 games are January 1st. They should put JMU at like 3:30. Honestly, I don't think that should have been the primetime game. The best game December 20th is Miami and A&M. That should have been the primetime game, honestly. Yeah, Notre Dame was ranked over Miami every single edition of the playoff rankings, but I had a feeling if it was going to come down to one of them two, Miami was going to get the nod because of the head-to-head. It's just kind of crazy, though. BYU was penalized for getting blown out in its conference championship game, which allowed Miami to move up and get directly compared directly to Notre Dame, which I kind of figured was going to happen. But how does Alabama not get penalized? They get blown out. They don't get penalized, though. With how they're playing, I don't see Alabama going for them, man. I think they're going to lose to Oklahoma. They could get revenge, sure. But it's just BYU, Ohio State, and Virginia all dropped in the rankings after losing their conference title game, and Alabama doesn't, which is crazy. But those are the college football playoff rankings. The way the college football season shaped up, the college football playoff committee had an opportunity to do the most right thing with the smallest backlash. Alabama and BYU getting blown out of their conference championship games opened the door to put both Notre Dame and Miami. Instead, they dropped the ball, punished BYU for losing, didn't punish Alabama for losing, and then flipped Notre Dame and Miami despite neither of them playing a game. It's kind of crazy, man. But I'm not going to be salty that Notre Dame didn't get in. It's just college football playoff committee's just crazy, man. But Miami at Texas A&M is the best first round game. Can't wait to watch that one. Alabama and Oklahoma will be another rock fight. I think Ole Miss and Oregon will probably smoke Tulane and JMU. And I guess if they're gonna have a group of 5 teams in, they should just allow one of them to get in. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens, man. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, have a like. Peace. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I think sometime next week I'll probably do my official picks for the college football playoffs. So yeah, peace.